Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play of Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. This is Iron Squire. In the last part, we captured the Odin, and, which Tychus, wow, okay, was, took control of, and which is part of Matt Horner's, storyline of missions, and the next mission we can do along that storyline is Core Hall. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to instead be doing Zill.
Mobius wants us to go after another artifact on some dead world called Zill. Apparently they sent in a specialist team. They lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one. So here's the deal. This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago. Before they went missing, the Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, we need to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
That is kind of ominous, considering they have that giant laser drill. Now, why not just turn the laser on and, like, fire at your own enemy? I mean, come on. Wink, wink, not judge. Anyway, is my microphone in the right position? Okay, it is. I'm trying to find a new place to put my microphone, because I find that you guys can hear me breathing, like, very heavily during these cutscenes. I don't want that. So, yeah. I hope that hasn't bugged you guys, and if it has, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to fix it. Because I know that kind of stuff bugs me. Alright, so the mission is the dig. We're going to be using the laser drill in this mission, and it's really kind of fun. I believe I've gotten 2 out of 3 of the achievements in this one already. The third one being completing all the objectives or doing something on hard difficulty. I've never played any of these missions on hard. I wish we still got dropships.
Watch your corners, boys. We don't know who cleaned this place out.
By the numbers, boy.
Alright guys, come on. I'm sure we'll be fine.
More Terran beings. The mysteries of this place are forbidden. You will pay for your transgressions with your lives.
No thank you, actually. I'd rather pay for it with your lives. Is that okay?
At least we know what happened to the other expedition. Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance. Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Settle down, hotshot. They're coming. These babies will knock those cannons down from a nice, safe distance.
Actually, it's at the pylon. It'll be faster. Because, in case you don't know what Protoss is, and I've gone over this several times, but you know what, whatever. In case you don't know, the Protoss pylons actually provide power for the, what are they called? For the cannons, or for Protoss buildings. Now, about the siege tank. The siege tank is...
These new siege tanks work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower. They can't move in siege mode, so if you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Let's get some siege tanks deployed on the high ground. They can pound that Protoss stalker before it even gets close to us.
I understand how to use a siege tank. I'm not a dummy, you know. And all offense intended, but if we can take on a Protoss stalker, then we have issues. But yeah, the siege tank, as I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted, sort of is like what I always imagine as the symbol of the Terran army. Just like, oh my gosh.
Mobius base local net access. Decrypting security overrides. Transferring control of base structures to you, Commander.
Thank you, Edgerton, for interrupting me, but thank you also for making the base. I appreciate it.
Fired up. 174 gigawatts. The power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get cutting.
Has anyone ever noticed it must be a heck of a door?
Good. Drilling will take some time, but there's no other way into the temple.
What is that door made of?
We're mobilizing their forces against us.
Hey, those are warp gates.
So we set a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through.
Just glad we've got siege tanks.
As am I, Jimmy boy. As am I. Okay, as I was saying before, I was interrupted time and time again, which I think you guys must like, because, I don't know, it's always fun to watch LPers mess up, right?
Go ahead.
But yeah, siege or not, I've always kind of pictured, like, the main unit that you'll always see for the Terran army as kind of like the siege tank, you know?
We need bunkers and siege tanks defending that laser drill. We got no chance of claiming the artifact without it.
Am I allowed to speak now, game? Am I allowed to do anything now?
Been waiting on you.
Actually, we'll put them over there. Not sure if it's a wise idea or not, but I never know how to split up my forces in this one.
Complete.
At the start of this mission. Okay. Siege tanks. As I was saying, I've always pictured them as, being like, kind of like the main unit that, when I picture Terran as...
Sir, I've managed to access what's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net. I'll route it through your map so you can see what the Tal'Darim are up to.
Sorry for the moment of silence there. I'm just like... I was waiting to see if the game was going to interrupt me once again, but I have a funny feeling it's going to happen anyway, so I'm just giving it time. But anyway, I always picture the siege tank as the unit that I always imagine when I think of Terran. Like for Zerg, you think of a Zergling. For Protoss, maybe you think of like a Stalker or a Zealot, kind of depending on whichever one. But for me, whenever I picture Terran, I picture siege tanks. Just because Terran versus Terran is all about them siege tanks, you know? Okay, SCV. What's the other guy? Nah, you should be fine. Alright, now I recommend that when you start at this level, just take like any of the levels, start building up your economy. That'll be fun. Oh, guys, look at this. I totally forgot about this because it's been a couple days since I recorded. Wait. This would be so cool. Supply drop. Yeah! How flipping cool is that? Ah, this is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I set you to shift 9. Okay. So what you're going to want to do with this level is, you're going to want to start building up your economy, start getting SCVs out, as usual. I mean, nothing too different. At least I hope not. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the Protoss that are building up, because you will be able to see the Protoss, so you should be able to see what the heck they're up to. You want to know, okay, is this going to be too much for my siege tanks? Is this going to be too, is this going to be fine? You know, you just want to know all that stuff. Okay, get some Marauders. Marauder is going to be very key in this level, especially if you have Marauder slow, because the Protoss are going to be sending a lot of armor at you.
You gonna give me orders? Of course.
Okay. I'm starting to hear someone firing.
This better be. What's that?
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Aww.
Big job. Go ahead.
Hey, our first Marauder. I love Marauders. They're so hilarious. Aw, I got owned. Alright. Now for this, I'm going to be setting my men on the left to hotkey 1 and my men on the right to hotkey 2. At first, I set my tanks to hotkey 2, which, that honestly really depends on how you like to play. If you like to play, sorry I'm saying so much. If you like to play with all men in one hotkey, then that's how you like to play. If you like to play with, men in different hotkeys, kind of like which is what I like to do, then you'll be playing differently than me. And we're in a little bit of trouble here. Let's actually build a bunker. Ah, nah, we're fine. We'll need another siege tank, however. Yeah, because for me, I prefer setting men in different hotkeys, like siege tanks in different hotkeys, because, okay. Yeah, it's trouble. I'll get to those in a minute.